Right.
Small businesses and community-based things operate more on a heart level of things. So while it does, it kind of fluffs up my resume just to do it, just to spot it.
Right on.
It does also help by getting the message out there about the music is helping me because they're going to the same events I'm doing, and we're all promoting each other at that point. So
right.
we're not resting the dogs. So it's a broader community in some sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Good. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
So is there any musicians or anything like that you like to see in the future on the show?
Yeah. I would like, there is a West Coast band called Rogues End. I'd like to hear from them. I know them abbreviatedly through shows, but, maybe on social media a little bit, but I'd like to hear their thought process because they're coming up, and it's pretty obvious they have a good look about them and they have an excellent sound. And they just have this, you can tell there's like a different star quality happening with that band. And I would like, and all of them play different types of instruments and different backgrounds, classical training, things like that, bagpipes, whatever, And it would be, it's a fairly large band, so it would be nice to hear how they've evolved. I do know some other musicians I'd like them to apply to be on your show, to be honest. I have a friend who's actually performed with Arlo Guthrie in the past at Carnegie Hall. Yeah, and she's an old rocker from the 70s, and I don't know how to describe it, but she's one of those people where she can play out, and she's got her guitar, and maybe she wants to get something out of her purse. So she'll time it just right because she's played that song so many times. And she'll go and grab her CDs out of her purse, hand them to somebody, and then go right back to her guitar and be within beat, within time, and start. And the song never stopped while she was playing. It's pretty incredible. It's like, she just breathes and lives that instrument so much. And she said health issues the last couple of years, but I always see her post these incredible pictures that look like album covers or vintage T-shirts, and they're snapshots, of her life. There was one great picture she had from 1972, and she was wearing a kind of flowy dress and boots, and holding her guitar, and the caption of it was a police officer actually took this picture and then went and developed it at the station and gave her the negatives and gave her the pictures so that she could use it as promotional material. And it was showing how different things were at one time.
Right.
Yeah. So, I'd like to see, yeah.
Go. Yeah, Rogues Inn, I've actually have contacted them, and we are working on it. They have no LP yet. They're in the studios recording, so I have talked to them.
Yeah.
So once they have some stuff ready to go, they'll be on the show. But they're still
right.
they're brand new. So yeah. But anyone who's interested in seeing Rogues Inn, they will be at Fairy World with Zerp and myself.
Yeah.
Marjorie's be down there.
I'll be there. I will totally be there, yeah.
Yes, and I am known as a pixie, and believe it or not, she did my wings, so you can see her work on my back. And so we'll be down there.
Where some of my best work has been done.
So we'll be at Fairy World. You guys are going to check it all out. So, and before we get you off the air, though, Marjorie, we do have someone in Dakonis says something about your work in the chat room. She says your things are very beautiful and magical, Marjorie. I deal with snipe. What's that say?
Snide.
Oh, snide. Looks snipe to me. I don't know. And comments where I live for beliefs and lifestyle is so yeah. That's her comment. Also, Erica mentioned Witch in the Bible Belt could be a really good band name.
The Bible Belt, yeah.
Witch in the Bible Belt. That could be a really good band name.
Unbuckling on the You get like the album cover, just like their logo will be like the belt unbuckling.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. Buckle that Bible belt, baby. Listen it up, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome band name. What kind of music they'll be playing? Rock, hard rock?
Yeah, Southern rock.
Or we write country.
No, Southern rock is country, but it jams harder.
Jam harder.
Like Leonard Skinner. Okay. I would consider Southern fried rock, right? Leonard Skinner, that kind of thing. That's not country.
Yeah, Erica's like, oh my.
Just a little Jimmy Tree step.
I know, right?
I don't care. I liked it.
I'll
dance to Sweet Home Alabama. I don't care.
Well, thanks so much for coming on this show. And I do realize you said that this is your very first time interviewing. So, yay, I diversionized you. Yay!
Yay! Yay!
So hopefully you have many, many more interviews for after this and lots of magazines published. And, hey, you know what? Before we go, you were telling us that you are now a fairy analogy?
I'm an officially certified fairyologist through Doreen Virtue's course. It's the study of fairies and also how to work with them energetically, but also the history of them and how to read oracles and things like that related to them.
Cool.
So it was a really fun course, but anytime you do something that feeds your spirit, it feeds the rest of your soul and your body and the chain events that happen afterwards. Nothing happens by accident. So once you start moving your energy in a certain direction, in a positive way, positive things start happening. So I felt a lot of good things happening after, 2 days ago after being officially certified.
Nice.
So I'm very proud of it, actually. Yeah.
And you should be.
And Doreen is a writer for Faye magazine as well, and I've been involved with them doing shows, and I've had some ads with them. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. The interweb.
There you go. She's a jack of all trades.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming on the show and being here. And I'm so happy that things are turning out that since you've been a sponsor. So,
thank you.
Yeah, let us know if more things coming up. It'd be great.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Okay, guys, we'll be right back with what's coming up next Wednesday. So don't go away after this break. Woohoo!
Well, that was some boring music.
Spike?
Come on, where's the Justin Bieber? Where's the Katy Perry? Where's the Fallout Boy?
Noddle, you have witch powers. Turn him into a chipmunk and feed him to the owl outside.
I will do no such thing. We're here to talk about our website.
HomeCanineNeutering.com?
What?
No! InvaderPet.com, where people can check out our comic strips or locate bookstores selling bookmarks with our comics on them. So, listeners, Want to see comics of me, Noddle the Witch, my pets Kaylee Cat and Spike Beagle? Go to invaderpet.com and check us out.
Seriously, though, you guys really have a canine neutering website?
Magical Things offers fantasy art for festival and everyday living, featuring the fine arts and craft creations of Marjorie Delaney on practical printed products such as journals, mugs, costuming, wearable art, formal wear, and accessories. We also carry a line of magical supplies, including candles, oils, herbs, and limited ritual items. All items are created in a scenic studio space in Culpeper, Virginia, and available throughout the world online, as well as at festivals and events. Magical Things offers custom creations too, such as costuming, illustrations, and more. Come visit us at magicalfantasy.com.
Join us here July 27th on Let's Talk About the Music for a night of musician philosophy. We'll be discussing life as a musician, playing shows, tour follies, and how music can impact the human soul. With our guests Sean Marquette of Maximus, Sean Segure from Serial Obsession, and from Spider in the Hall, co-host Craig Houston. It all gets started Wednesday night, 8 p.m., right here on Let's Talk About the Music.
Time and I'm feeling fine. I watch the sun go down the line. You can be blind if you want to. You can be blind if you want to. Saturday's come and I'm on the run. I'm not running away. You can come with if you want to. You can come with if you want to. Meet me on the hill with a boomstick, loaded up top to the knee quick. Meet me on the hill with a boomstick. I think I wanna hear with a boom there. When I'm coming through, 6 guns with, and I won't be alone. Let's find a place we can call